Okay. All right. So let's just begin by bringing our energy inwards and bringing our awareness to the breath, finding the breath. A good place to find the breath is the tip of the nostrils. You may notice the breath flowing in, the coolness coming in through the nostrils, and the warm air being exhaled. And at the end of the next inhalation, try to notice where in the body the breath stops. Follow a few breaths along and notice if the breath is stopping at the same place every time in the body. Just notice, no judgments. And as you feel the breath slowing down, you may feel the breath slowing down now that you're paying more attention to it. You also may begin to notice pauses between inhalations and exhalations, and between exhalations and inhalations. And from this quiet place, we're going to set our intention for this practice on really exploring this quiet inward space, paying conscious attention to the breath and to subtle aspects of movement and how we coordinate those movements with the breath. So we're going to be paying attention to breath and aspects of movement that we usually take for granted. This is our time to bring conscious attention to those activities that we're usually performing unconsciously. And it's normal, completely normal during this time that you may have, your mind's going to wander, try to do something else, think about other things. That's what the mind does. And all you need to do is just be on the lookout for the runaway mind and bring yourself right back to what we're doing here. No judgment or criticism or harshness with yourself. Just gently move the mind back to our practice. And this is a perfect time right now if you have any personal prayers, mantras, affirmations, anything that you'd like to say to yourself that would be helpful and inspirational for you here in this practice, you can do that now. Or if nothing in particular is coming to mind, that's fine. I would just encourage everyone to take a few moments to really focus your personal intention. I'd like to take a moment to express my gratitude to all of the amazing teachers I have. Okay, so let's stand up slowly. And we're going to begin with our fingers interlocked breathing. We're interlocking the fingers. We're inhaling and exhaling. Okay, and now we're going to slightly modify this practice and come up at an angle. Now we're going to continue the practice. We're going to come straight over. Stop the practice. Oh no, we got one more. No, we did straight overhead. Okay. So we're going to stop the practice and feel stillness around us. Now we're going to go for chest opening breath. Bring the palms together in front of the chest. Take a breath in and open up the chest. Exhale back together. Feel that energy between the palms. Now we're going to modify the stretch, chest opening breath. We're going to separate the feet about shoulder width. Bring the arms up, instead of feeling the energy between the palms, we're going to feel the energy between the fingertips. And we're going to have a very generous quality here, like we're holding something very precious. Back to the center. Again, just take a moment to feel the stillness. Now we're going to go for the ankle stretch breathing. So for this practice, we're going to take a breath in and we're going to come up on our toes. And then we're going to exhale, coming down. And we want to have this quality here, this very gentle quality with the arms, as if they're just floating up, as if the arms are moving through water. We're treating the air as if it were water. Okay, let's begin. Now relax. And appreciate here moment of stillness. Okay, now we're going to go back for some loosening exercises. We're going to separate the feet about shoulder width. We're going to be really relaxed in the upper body, really grounded to the feet. We're just going to go from side to side. And we're having the idea that this upper body is like dead weight. We're moving from the waist and we're just releasing anything that we don't want to hold on to, any physical tension, mental tension. Just whew, let it go. Okay, now we're going to loosen up the arms. Back. Direction. All right, let's just take a moment to let all that settle in. Feel all the sensations in the body after all the movement we've done. Now let's move on to a few balance things. So we're gonna go back to having our weight. We're gonna have our weight, we're gonna ground our weight in the left foot, and we're gonna raise the right foot. Now you can do this to whatever extent you feel is appropriate for you, and you can also hold on to something if you need to. I'm just gonna put the part of me that's, see what I'm doing here. Okay, so you can either, well, we're going to coordinate the breath with this movement. So we're going to inhale and exhale. And you can just stop here. Inhale, exhale, or you can bring the knee up. Change this a little bit. Okay. Bring the knee up. It's going to be inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Or if you want to go a little bit further and work with the hip more, inhale, exhale around, inhale, exhale around. So we're keeping the weight grounded in the left foot. So do whichever combination of this, or you may go back and forth between the different movements. So let's try this balance exercise. Inhale, exhale. 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 Excellent. Very good. Okay, let's try the other side now. You either go, you can come up on your toe, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. That'll work the calf nicely and get things starting to get loosened up in the hip area. Or you can come all the way up, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, or go a little further. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, like that. So choose whichever one you want. We're going to ground our weight in the right foot. Okay, let's begin. Inhale, exhale, 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 inhale. Okay, stop the practice. Just stand quietly for a moment. Okay, and now we're going to work a little bit more with shifting the weight between the feet. So I would like you to do is everybody put their hands on the area right below the navel. And we're going to shift the weight from the right foot to the left foot. And what I'd like you to imagine is that you're pouring weight into the left, like an hourglass, like sand coming into an hourglass, and then pouring weight into the right. Keeping yourself centered here below the navel. So continue that practice. I'm just going to adjust my screen. Very grounded in the feet, and I'd like you to bring your awareness into the upper body and feel the lightness of the upper body, the softness. Make sure your elbows are relaxed, your hands are gently on your abdomen. Rounded through the feet. Now we're going to add a bit of arm movement. We're going to make it, as we come to the right, we're going to make a soft fist and bend the elbow. As we come to the left, we're going to make a soft fist and bend the elbow. Soft fist, very gentle. Keep the upper body very soft. The upper body can be soft and light because you're weighted in the feet, so you're not going to fly away. And make sure the elbows are relaxed. Shoulders and face are relaxed. pouring to the left, pouring to the right. Okay, now let's change up the arm movement a little bit. Instead of a gentle fist, we're going to wave. That upper body nice and soft. And remembering that quality of the air being like water. So as we're moving our hands through the air, we're moving through the air as if we would move through water, just as if we would move through water. And we'll stop the practice, come back to the center. And just stand quietly for a moment. Now we're going to move on down to the floor. So we're going to sit cross-legged and just rotate. Feeling all the sides of the pelvis, front, side, back. And see how slowly you want to perform this movement. Notice what happens if you slow down, what you notice. And reverse directions. Back to the center. Now turn to the side. Camels, we're moving from here and faces pointing straight forward. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. back, front. Now we're going to do an exercise. Instead of going completely around the pelvis, we're going to imagine that we've got a straight rod right through the center of the body, and that rod is like a boat mast, and we're just rotating like a boat on very peaceful water. A subtle movement. Reverse direction. And come back to the center and just sit for a moment. Appreciate the silence around you. Appreciate a moment or two just not to do any practice. And now we're going to go for some joint loosening. So again with the left. Bring the left leg out. And we're going to work on the right side actually. So we're going to cradle the right hip. Rock it like a baby. And now we're either going to adopt one of three positions. We're either going to have the outside of the right foot on top of the left thigh, or the bottom part of the right foot against the inner part of the left thigh, or the right foot straight out. And if you're straight out, you're going to be going inhale, exhale, exhale. You're here, you're going to be going inhale, exhale, exhale. You're here, you're going to be going inhale, exhale, exhale. So let's begin. We're visualizing this right hip as healthy, lubricated, and flexible. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Stop that practice now. Go on to work with the right knee. This exercise, we can imagine we have a canvas in front of us and we're putting writing implement between our toes. We're going to bring our hands under the right thigh to support, and we're going to write a nice circle with our feet on this canvas in one direction. And the other direction. So now we're going to do everything on the other side. So bring the right leg out, bring the left. Now we're going to bring the outside of the left foot on top of the right thigh, or the bottom part of the left foot, inner part of the right thigh, or straight out. Straight out, it's going to be going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Here, you're going to be going inhale, exhale, exhale. Here, you're going to be going inhale, exhale, exhale. So let's begin on this left side. We're visualizing this left hip as healthy, lubricated, and flexible. Inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, left knee. Bring our hands under our left thigh. Got a writing pad in front of us. We have this writing implement between our toes, and we're going to draw a nice circle. Direction. Shake that all out, relax the knees and ankles and fingers. Feel all the energy in the lower part of the body. Now we're going to go for some neck and shoulder things. Okay, so we're going to come back up to a seated position. And we're going to bring awareness to this point at the center of the shoulder, top of the shoulders here. And we're going to inhale and exhale from there. And make sure your arms are relaxed during this whole process. You might want to just shake your arms out. You want the movement to be from right here. So it's going to look like that, like sniffing in and sniffing out. Okay, let's begin. And relax. Feel the energy in the upper part of the body. Now we're going to go on for some neck stretches. We're going to inhale, lean back, open up the throat. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Go back to the center. Exhale, look over your left side. Go back to the center. Exhale over your right side. Go back to the center. Exhale left. Go back to the center. Exhale right. Go back to the center. Exhale right near the right shoulder. Feel that stretch. Feel that stretch all down the left side of your neck. Inhale back to the center. Exhale left ear to left shoulder. Feel the stretch down the right side of your neck. Sorry. I'm good. Inhale back. Right. Inhale back to the center. Exhale left. Inhale back to the center. And now let's go all the way around. Exhaling to the floor and inhaling from the ceiling. So we're using the breath to deepen the relaxation. Help with the stretching. releasing neck and shoulders. And reverse directions. And come back to the center. Just sit for a moment. Feeling all the sensations in the neck and shoulders. Okay, now we're going to come on down to the floor. Bring the feet, lie on the floor, bring the arms perpendicular to the body, palms up, and we're going to do the stretch, the chest opening breath from the lying down position. So we're going to come back, center, feel that energy between the palms, inhale, and exhale. Now bring the hands down alongside the body, palms up, release into the floor. We're going to move into the deep relaxation. So you can do that lying on the floor. I'm going to sit up to guide us. If you choose to do the deep relaxation sitting up, I would suggest that you just support your spine and make sure your spine is straight. Okay. So let's begin now, moving into our deep relaxation. We're going to begin by bringing awareness to the whole surface of the back. Just notice the contact between the surface of your back and the floor. Scan the surface of your back and notice where it's contacting or the chin. Now bring your awareness to your breath in the abdomen and just notice the breath. Notice that as you inhale, the abdomen is rising, and as you exhale, the abdomen falls. And there's nothing you need to do about it but observe. Just observe the rise and fall of breath in the abdomen. It's happening all on its own. Rises on the inhalation, falls on the exhalation. Now we're going to begin to relax the body in parts. Get the lower part of the body. Relax the toes. Relax the soles of the feet. Relax the ankles. Relax the calves. Relax the knees. Relax the thighs. Relax the buttocks. Relax the hip and groin area. Allow the entire lower portion of the body to be completely relaxed. Now, with awareness focused on this lower portion of the body, we're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we chant the sound. Ah. Deep breath in. Ah. Again, breath in. And one more time, breath in. Now we're going to bring our awareness up into the middle section of the body. Relax the abdomen. Relax the low back. Relax the mid back. Relax the upper back. Relax the chest. Relax the rib cage. Relax the arms, shoulders. Relax the elbows. Relax the forearms. Relax the wrists. Relax the hands. Relax the fingers. Relax the fingertips. Allow the entire middle section of the body to be completely relaxed. Now, with awareness focused on this middle section of the body, we're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to tone. Oh. Ready? Breath in. Oh. Now we're going to bring our awareness up into the throat and head area. Relax the throat. Relax the back of the neck. Relax the base of the skull. Relax the back of the head. Relax the top of the head. Relax the forehead. Relax the eyebrows. Relax the eyes. Relax the face. Relax the mouth. the tongue. Relax the teeth. Relax the jaw. Allow the entire throat and head area to be completely relaxed. Now, with our awareness focused on this throat and head area, we're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to chant the sound. Maintaining awareness in the throat and head. Let's begin. Breath in. And breath in. Now we're going to bring all three sounds together, the ah, the o, tone them as one sound, going from ah in the lower part of the body to ooh in the middle part of the body to throat and head area. And we have the idea that we're drawing the sound inward and upward through the body. We're going to begin by toning Om 3 times. So let's begin. Take a breath in. Again, breath in. One more time, breath in. We're going to keep toning Om, but I'm going to guide us so that there's going to be a space between the end of one Om, beginning of the next Om. And as we proceed, this space is going to become a little bit longer each time. So there's going to be a space between the sounds that we're creating. And as that space becomes longer, as that space expands, what we want to do is envision ourselves merging with that space, actually becoming part of that space, expanding into the silence. And I do want to add that I don't want anyone to attempt to force holding the breath during the silence. If the breath naturally suspends, that's fine. But the important thing is to keep your awareness on the silence and not to hold the breath forcefully. Let's begin. Breath in. Breath in. Breath in. Breath in. Now take the breath in for one final Om, and this time really experience each of the three parts of the sound in each of the three parts of the body. Ready, breath in. Gradually bring awareness back into the body. Begin to move the fingers and toes and slowly come up to a seated position. Try to keep the eyes closed as you do that. Just slowly come up. Once you're up, you can rub your palms together. Your eyes are still closed. Rub your palms together. Get them nice and warm. Cup your palms gently over your eyes. Really enjoy that sensation of the warm palms over the eyes. And now slowly remove the palms from your eyes as you open your eyes into the palms. And thank you so much for joining me today.